Millie D.
Some say that high school is the best 4 years of your life. Personally, I'm not sure how true that really is, because sometimes high school can be anything but the best of times. Because with high school comes drama and stress. I bet that a good chunk of the seniors in this room can say that they've stayed up until the early hours of the morning finishing homework, most of which who work a job on the side or participate in sports and extracurricular activities. No, high school has been anything but easy. In high school, we faced some of our most difficult challenges, experienced some of our biggest failures, and hit our lowest lows. But even in all of this hurt, we've also had some of the best times of our lives. Because with the drama, we've learned to keep our heads held high and to overcome it. By experiencing some of our hardest challenges, we've also accomplished some of our greatest achievements. Though we got snubbed in the homecoming festivities by the juniors this year, rushing the football field after a nail-biter game was a feeling that I will never forget. It isn't only this victory that represents our class, but in FFA this year, we had a state-winning food science CDE team. We also have had state qualifying classmates in golf and track. 2 of our very own classmates placed in the top 8 of all participants at the Interstate 8 Art Festival/competition. We are a part of the growing drama club and sports teams throughout Streeter High. As a class, we have made some outstanding accomplishments that will go down in SHS history. If you're sitting out there now thinking that you haven't made any great accomplishments, you're wrong. For many of us, walking through the front doors each and every day was a battle. But I know for a fact that every single person sitting here today in the senior class has made the greatest achievement of all. Because by being here today and receiving your diploma, you are accomplishing high school's greatest goal, graduating. High school has allowed us all to grow in learning, not only in academics, but in the people around us, and especially in ourselves. We are all growing into adults, and for many of us, the growing has just begun. No matter where you venture out to, whether it be a trade school, starting a job right after high school, joining a branch of the military, playing sports after school, or attending college and just maybe rooming with your best friend, by venturing out into the world, we will face the difficulties that we did in high school, but we will also overcome them and achieve greatness. So when people say that high school is the best 4 years of your life, I'm not quite sure what to think. But one thing that I know for certain is that we have a whole nother life to explore, and that graduation is just the beginning of our growth. Like Madeline, I would also like to leave all of you with a quote, this one from Joyce Meyer. Consider a tree for a moment. As beautiful as trees are to look at, we don't see what goes on underground as they grow roots. Trees must develop deep roots in order to grow strong and produce their beauty. But we don't see the roots. We just see and enjoy the beauty. In much the same way, what goes on inside of all of us is like the roots of a tree. When I think about that quote, I think that, much like the roots of a tree, we experience so much that goes by unnoticed. So many people do not know our stories, or anything about us at all, for that matter. So, class of 2019, I say to all of you, when you advance to the next chapter of your life, take your challenges with you. Take your accomplishments with you. Take all of your stories with you. Take your roots with you, and never forget where you came from. Embrace who you are, and most of all, continue to grow and continue to make your mark on the world. It has been an honor to be a Streeter Bulldog. Thank you.